Again, everybody. Got it. Hang on. Got it. Okay. May we have the slide first? The first slide, please, Doug. Sure. Bearing with you. Do a Diwali dance? No, let's not. Let's not. You tell me when, Doug. He lost it. You never heard it. Oops. Sorry, we're just waiting for a slide. Dunk? Should I start? Okay, here we go. Technology. So for everyone on Zoom, that's the first slide. Can you see it? Yep, it just says Happy Diwali. So good morning again, everybody. And thank you, Reverend Bill. And thank you all of you for letting me share my Diwali with you. I grew up in India till I was 15. And even though we were a very strict Catholic household, we celebrated all the festivals. Diwali, Holi, Eid, Baisakhi, which is a Sikh festival, whatever it was, we celebrated it. So it's my honor today to share all of this with you. Thank you, Sheila, for adding to our Diwali table. Thank you, Jeanette, for helping light the candles and the most beautiful Delhi word slide. And thank you to the other half for everything, to get me here and to do all of this. So here we go. In front of me is the Diwali table, and for everyone on Zoom, when we finish, I'll take the laptop around and show you. So a little bit about Diwali. Diwali is an annual festival that spans 5 days and is determined by the arrival of the new moon at this part of the Hindu lunar calendar. Diwali signifies a triumph of light over darkness, the best of humanity and the profound human ability to overcome adversity. The famous Festival of Lights is predominantly celebrated among the Hindu, Sikh, Buddhist and Jain communities all over the world. Really, anyone who wishes to celebrate. It's a joyous celebration of shared humanity, marked by vibrant decorations, gift giving, prayers, new clothes, new beginnings for good fortune in the year ahead. It is a time steeped in tradition, prayer and gratitude. So much of what unity is about, really. Diwali, at its heart, is a celebration of the triumph of lightness over darkness. As the festival approaches, families prepare by cleaning their homes inside and out, decorating large pots with fragrant marigold flowers and sweetly scented mango leaves, and of course the lighting of candles or oil lamps to welcome the goddess Lakshmi into their lives. The slide, please. This is the goddess Lakshmi for everyone on Zoom. There we go. Lovely. Thank you, Doug. So Lakshmi is associated with colours like red, gold and yellow, hence that on the table. These are rich in texture and symbolise wealth and prosperity. Her flower is the lotus flower, the most sacred and supreme. It represents spiritual growth, enlightenment, purity, creation, beauty, harmony, diversity, stability and support. Maybe she'd had a chat with the founders of Unity, huh? I did think that. Lakshmi represents many things. She is most known as the goddess of wealth and fortune, but also associated with perseverance and gaining spiritual awakening. The idea is that Lakshmi will help with success in any endeavour. As I said, to prepare for this festival, traditionally homes are painted inside and out. Lights are strung up. You may notice many homes at the moment as you drive around with lights on. Okay, there might be people who went a bit early for Christmas. There's no Christmas until after my birthday, which is the 25th of November. Okay, just letting you know that. But I think it's actually people celebrating Diwali. As I said, homes are cleaned, new clothes are purchased, and specifically in the evening tonight, there are some rituals that are done at sunset, And then fireworks are let off, well, sparklers in Australia because fireworks are illegal, and then the feasting begins. In India, we used to light fireworks, and Duncan has some videos a bit later to show you what we did. So, shall we show the slides of the homes, please, Dunk, that are decorated? So that's the traditional way of decorating the front of your homes. For everyone on Zoom, that's the slide. Sorry, yep. So, oh, no, go back one, please, sir. Sorry. So the idea is you light the candles and you're inviting the goddess into the home. I know the door is shut, but they would open that once that was finished. And no, mine's not that elaborate, so, which is amazing. Next slide, please, though. That's the outside of a home. That's in Endeavour Hills in Dandenong. Oh, wow. And I know they're Hindu because they live across the road from my best friend. So, yeah, okay. Do we have... Are we doing our house now? Okay. This is our house. Last night. So the neighbours were wondering what you're doing, but the neighbours often wonder what I'm doing. Oh, that's okay. We don't worry about them. Hang on. I'm a bit mixed up here. What's unusual? No, go back. Yeah, that one. That's the other slide, everyone. That's the back deck. There we go. Okay, what's the next one, Dunky? Yeah, no, I didn't. I didn't go there. And that's our Diwali altar from last year. Because my Diwali altar right now is at the front of the sanctuary. But I'll be fixing that up later. Okay, this is Duncan last year playing with sparklers in the front of the house. And the neighbour's going, what's on fire? Not Duncan. No, not Duncan. So that's Duncan. And then it's us, isn't it? Oh, yeah. The Indian shops here do actually sell super long sparklers. I've got 2 packets for tonight. Which will be awesome. Okay. Yeah, food, please. And then last but not least, for everyone on Zoom, the Diwali sweets. Now, we have a few of those on the table at the sanctuary, and I'll explain later. They are extremely sweet, be warned. So in October 2016, Duncan and I were fortunate to be in Delhi for Diwali. My aunt and uncle indulged our every whim: food, clothes, most importantly, the fireworks. We got a whole bunch, and when the time was right after the evening rituals with all the other families in the apartment block that my aunt and uncle lived in, we lit them. Duncan has a couple of videos to show the pyromaniac that I am. I'm sorry everyone on Zoom, I don't know how to show you the videos, so maybe you'll be able to see them up on the screen if I move away. Hit it, though. And be aware that they are serious fireworks. Play the video. Thank you. You'll see in a minute, that's me has just lit those 3 fireworks. They're pretty serious. They go as high as that fan. Pretty intense. Next one, Donkey. And the video doesn't really capture the colours coming out of it. It's all the colours of the rainbow. So, and my uncle wouldn't allow me to buy the rockets that you launch out of the Coke bottle because they might go to someone's house and burn it down. So, oh, I forgot we had that one. No, we don't need to hear you. Thank you. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, it's all good. So, as you can see, it's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of community. So you do the fireworks after everyone's done their evening rituals, and then come the plates of food to everybody's houses. And you just stand there ready to receive. And Duncan had the best time with his sweet tooth. I'm glad we didn't have to test sugar the next morning. So, all right. So, now, can you take that off, please? The next one's space. Yeah, okay, hang on. All right. So let's move away from Diwali for a minute, and let's focus on the power of the month at Unity, illumination. It is the lead up to the end of the year coming, and this is possibly a time of reflection and recognition of perhaps all that we need to eliminate from our lives. So much of what Diwali is about. So, go on, Duncan, do the next slide. Duncan wanted this slide. Space, the final frontier. Okay. It makes me laugh. Anyway, all right, Doug, all good. So talking about space, I want to talk about our physical space, our personal space, our heart space, our head spaces. All the spaces that we live in every day. Keeping them in order and healthy is no mean feat. We are striving for the elusive balance that makes our lives the best they can be. So let's start with physical space. You know, I did that declutter talk a few years ago. Well, just to bring it a little bit back. So very, very, very briefly, not only does cleaning out physical space give you more room, I think it's a major stress reliever and it gives you a sense of calm. And I've always said, start by cleaning just one thing. One desk, a junk drawer, one shelf in your cupboard. Once you get started, I think you'll notice you want to keep going. It's very therapeutic. However, I believe one drawer, one day, and walk away. Start small, don't overwhelm yourself. One small space at a time. The thing is to just start and really be ruthless. If you haven't used something in a year, do you really need it? Now, I'm not talking about Christmas decorations or Diwali decorations or things that you may only use once a year, like if you go camping. Oh, God. Anyway, moving on. Who would want to do that? Not me. I'm talking about the things you may have an abundance of but don't really need. Books, clothes, cookery books, implements. Do we really need 10 pairs of tongs? A trick to do with your clothes, which I have done successfully. Have all the hangers going one way in your wardrobe, right? And as you wear the clothes, put them back with the hangers turned the other way. As in, you know what I mean, right? Yep. In 6 months or a year, you will notice the hangers that remain unturned. So therefore, do you really need those items? Sorry. Time to eliminate and donate them. A tidy, managed space, a place for everything and everything in its place. So that you're not wasting time looking for something because you know where it was, or you end up buying the same thing twice because you couldn't find it in the first place. You live and breathe in your homes and workplaces, so they need to honour you. Your home should rise up to welcome you when you come home, and it should be a place of calm and refuge and serenity. Let's move to digital space. When was the last time you cleaned out your emails? Or the photos on your phone? Or all the apps you don't use? You may have too many items on there. Do you really need them? Have you backed them up on a hard drive or in cloud storage and get them off your devices? For me, the challenge is my email inbox. Do you really have time to read all those newsletters? Make a list of the top ones you enjoy reading the most. Unity of Melbourne newsletter being number one, I hope. Ralph puts a lot of effort into it, and so does Reverend Bill. Keep that one, read that one every week. And all the rest of it, unsubscribe. The digital freedom this brings, I love it, and it's the stopping of the endless scroll. Mental space. One of my favourite things to do is to do a brain dump. There's a lot that goes on up here, as you probably know. Grab a pen and a pad, a piece of paper, or a notebook. I said a piece of paper, not a device. Trust me on this. And just start writing everything down. Everything you're thinking about. What I have to do for Diwali, what do I need to buy for Christmas, how many Christmas cards do I have to make, what sweets will I buy at the Indian shop, is Duncan going to be okay in that kurta, have I got a change of shoes, all this nonsense, right? All the lists of all the things you've been meaning to do, from taking out the garbage to planning your next week, all those ideas you've got swimming out in your head. All the things you've been meaning to do. Just keep going till you can't think of another thing to write. This could take a while, but in the end, you'll be shocked and amazed how good it feels to finally free up all that space in your mind. And you don't have to worry about that stuff because it's on that piece of paper, so you can always go back to it. Emotional space. This one's a bit tougher. However, you do need to protect your emotional well-being. Schedule a time to re-energize yourself. Have a break from work, home, partners, just to be. Read a book, have a cuppa in your garden, balcony, your favourite spot in your home. Go for a walk, indulge in your hobby, music, art, reading, crochet, sewing, anything, whatever fills your soul. It's so critical to have some me time. It's not selfish, it's self-care. And I think you really need to do this so that you can live your best life and be the best you can be for yourself and to all those around you. As soon as you start opening up these spaces, you'll find you have more space to receive the things you really want and richly deserve that nourish you in every way. Simplifying your life will give you more space and energy. The more space you have, the freer you'll be to truly enjoy everything. May I encourage you to reflect on what you bring into your lives, what you consume, what you spend on time, what you spend your time on, what you read, what you watch, what you eat, who you spend time with, what you purchase. Are these things for your highest, greatest good? Do they bring the best into your life? And this is an acronym to remind us all of how to proceed with elimination. The slide, please. Oh, thank you. I think you've seen this before. Space. So sort, purge, assign, containerize, and eliminate. Eliminate that which no longer serves you. Shed the baggage that is weighing you down. Letting go will help you rise. That which does not honor you does not belong in your life. We do have to deprogram ourselves. We need to upgrade our systems to run efficiently. We are not the same people we were an hour ago, a week ago, or a year ago. Remember to nurture your spiritual well-being too. Spend some time letting go and tuning in to your higher self. So much about what Diwali is all about too. See how it speaks to you. Listen to the messages it brings and helps get your priorities in order. We are evolving beings. Let's acknowledge that and honor that as we move forward. As I wrap up, not quite, a little more to go, may I remind you that Diwali is a celebration of unity and everyone is invited to share in the festivities. It is a time of rebirth and a fresh start and letting your light shine brightly in the world. Tonight, light a candle or two at your home, at your front door at sunset, and just invite the energy of Lakshmi into your home and heart. Doesn't have to be anything elaborate, just take a moment and just welcome her and bring all the Diwali blessings into your home. I have this poem that I have loved for many years. I'm sorry, I don't know who wrote it, but it's about Diwali and we honor the person who wrote it. One day I'll find out who. It's called A Tale of Light. In the heart of autumn's gentle breeze, because Diwali is usually in autumn in the Northern Hemisphere, in the heart of autumn's gentle breeze, a festival of light and joy we seize. Diwali's glow, a radiant display, chasing darkness, lighting up our way. A symphony of colours, a grand parade, with lamps and diyas our paths are laid. In every home a warm and welcome sight, as we celebrate this festival of light. The sky adorned with fireworks so bright, illuminating the ebony canvas of night. A burst of splendour like stars that dream, in celebration of a cherished dream. Families gather, love and laughter shared, sweets and treats, a feast for those who cared. A time for forgiveness, for hope anew, Diwali's message to the world we construe. Goddess Lakshmi with grace she arrives, bringing prosperity to our humble lives. We light the way to invite her in, hoping her blessings will cleanse our sin. The triumph of good over evil proclaimed, in tales of old our heritage named. Diwali's story, a timeless ode to values, virtues and a righteous road. So let us rejoice, in unity we stand, hand in hand across the land. Diwali, a festival of love and grace, a radiant smile on each and every face. In this festival of lights so grand, let us spread happiness across the land. Diwali's magic in our hearts does dwell, a tale of light we're here to tell. Thank you so much to all of you for letting me share Diwali with you. Duncan and I wish you every abundant blessing this festival brings, and may the light of Diwali fill your hearts and homes always. Thank you. Thank you everyone on Zoom. John, was there a last slide that I forgot to show?
No, nothing.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, that wasn't the space slide. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, moving on. I'm moving, Reverend Bill, I'm moving. I'm moving, I'm moving.
Well, would you give Wendy another round of applause? Thank you for all the work you've done. Look at that, isn't it amazing? You'll get to see it very soon. No, I don't have more.